Alright guys, sorry it's so long since my last report or video, but real life gets in the way sometimes. I was able to go to a one-day 3-game tournament about an hour away from my house. The list I brought was pretty much a I want to test these things out list. So, and it was a one-day tournament, so it was kind of one of those things where I just was playing to have fun as much as possible. So my list essentially was, I was going for a no like caster list, so I could just use like the Wrath Priest with the Scorn helm or whatever it is, or Crown of Scorn. And then I also wanted to try out the Change Giant. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, I got this. I have no wizards. I'm going to put that in there. And one of my buddies was like, you know, the Change Giant is a wizard, right? And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Derp. So I ended up having to modify my list a little bit and throw an extra sorcerer in there that I didn't really want to have in there, but it's whatever. My list is as follows. My general is a Wrath Priest. I gave him the Armor of Destiny and a Soul Feeder with a great weapon. Then I had Harbinger. Did I mark him? No, he was Mark of True Chaos. He had the Sword of Strength, Duststone, Potion of Swiftness, and Waste-Hearted Skin. So he had a Strength 6 with a 1-up rerollable. Then I had my Sorcerer that I had to have for the Dispel Scroll, otherwise wouldn't have put his ass in there. But gave him the Hardened Shield, Mark of True Chaos, I think he was Fire. And then he had my scroll, and he was on a Wasteland Steed, so he had a 1-up armor save. And then I put him in with my Drogers just to have him somewhere. Then I had a Barbarian Chief with the Osculander Jarl or whatever, so he gave a unit Vanguard or 25 or less models ambush, but I used him just for the Vanguard portion. Then I gave him the Ring of Fire and then Screaming Swords. Then I had 39 Wrath Barbarians with Flails. And then they had Standard Bearer, and that's it. Then I had a unit of Wrath Warriors with Halberds, Champion, or Full Command, and the Icon of Relentless Company. Let's see, 2 units of 6 Warhounds, 1 unit of 5. Then a unit of 3 Drogers with Standard Bearer, Great Weapons, and Light Armor. Then I had 1 Lust Chariot, 1 True Chaos Chariot, Elder Dreading Centaur with Light Armor and Paired Weapons. Yeah, Paired Weapons. And then my Change Giant. My opponent's list, you'll see it when it goes through. I didn't have the exact stuff that he had, but he had a crap load of totems, a bunch of vanguarding chariots, that kind of thing. So I'm going to try and do my little fluff piece, but since a lot of people seem to not be able to understand it, I'll try and just do it in my normal voice and hope it doesn't take away from the actual ambiance of the fluff. Anyways, here's the start of the video. With their recent defeat at the hands of the undead fresh in their mind, Jaren and Tunark needed to keep their positions as lords of the tribe safe. They sent their 2 most opportunistic lieutenants southwards to raid nearby settlements. With them preoccupied with raiding, the brothers' station was safe for the time being.
Okay. Raiders, Warthog, Fire Beast, Feral Hounds, Chariot, Wild Horns, Beast Lord, BSB, level 2. Razor, Minotaurs with a Doom Lord, or Minotaur Lord, Chariot, Centaur Hero, Feral Hounds, Centaur Hero.
Alright, and then I got my Change Giant, EDC with additional hand weapons, Great Weapon Drogers with level 1, Dogs, True Chaos Chariot. This is Halberd Warriors with Wrath Priest General and BSB. Then Lust Chariot, Horde of Vanguarding Flail Barians, then 2 more dogs, and we did the attack defender. I'm attacker, and I think I placed everything first down, so I get pretty much first turn. So
We do our vanguards.
we'll do our vanguards and then get on to turn 1. And I'm going first. Like this, those dogs charged. They were here, charged into those dogs. Neither of them did any wounds, but he still broke from combat because I won from the charge. These guys moved over here. These guys moved up. This guy charged that chariot and failed because he needed 11. These guys triple marched up. Fireball from the ring, and this guy did 2 wounds on him. Moved up here, moved up there. Terror test charged to that guy, and he fled. These guys moved up. He moved over there, and then he moved over here and attempted and dispelled the blue fire on the one single guy over there. So it is off to Beast's turn 1. This frenzy and charge the dogs. I was able to actually hold, put 1 wound on him, and then he ate it back, got a wound back, chasing this way. These guys, I think, shot 1 here. These guys got throwing weapons to them. The 2 chariots charged into here. Impact hits took off 5, and then I wiped out the unit. Impact here did 1, and then he wiped out the chariot. And then, oh yeah, and the chariot and the hounds hit, overran, and then was able to do the reform after he caught him. Moved over here. These guys moved up a little bit because that was in front. And then he did 2 wounds to the giant, and then his bolt thrower missed him. So that is everything. Magic was, he tried toughness spell on here, and I scrolled it, and then I dispelled everything else. So Warriors turn 2. Movement like this for me. No I think I had 1. No charges? No, I had 1 charge. Him to there, terror tested it. Oh, did I even record on your turn? Did I record on your turn? Because I don't remember saying this. Well, his turn, just in case I didn't, because I don't remember recording this part, his bolt thrower actually hit and did 3 wounds to him, so he's got 2 wounds left out of his 7. And then, yeah, everything else moved like this. Magic phase. He's fireballed the chariots. Has 1 wound left. And other than that, he scrolled my big version of the change breath, and then dispelled the other one to the ring of fire to this one. So now it is off to turn 2. Beast there, these guys shifted a little bit and shot at took 1 wound off the chariot. His Briar Beast charged in here and got taken out. He got miasma on these guys. Shooting, other than that there, he killed my giant. He charged his chariot and his beast here. Chariot got killed, but put 2 wounds here. And he has 1 wound left. 1 wound on him. And then, other than that, oh yeah, his magic, he moved this guy around here. So now it is off to Warriors turn 3. Here, charge there, failed. You can go ahead and do your thing. I actually, 1 combat, he stuck. 1 combat here, he stuck. This guy destroyed him. Magic did nothing. And it's off to last turn for Beast. He died. He won combat and chased him down with a piggy. Couldn't get the last wound on his fucking general. And these guys wiped the shit out of this and chased him down. So I went from me doing well to the entire game going to shit. So,
thanks to the pig.
yeah. It went from me losing by 1 to losing by 4. And I needed a 4 up.
That was a 3 swing. Your guys rolling crap.
Yeah, I rolled like shit that last round. Alright. It's pretty much, it's not a tabling, but I don't think you got the banner in my deployment zone, so you got that. And yeah, so you got the objectives, and I got bent over and fought.
The raiding party was gorging themselves on ale and pillaged meats when they attacked. While the warriors were backed by a cadre of large, hideous monsters, they were not ready for the savagery of the beastmen. The Wrath Priest and his harbinger, enraged that such simple-minded creatures were able to get the drop on them, stirred their warriors into a drunken rage. They charged in, overconfident in their chances. Their recent drinking and gluttony would be their undoing. Alright, so this is what the score was. I was playing against Ben, who happened to also be the ringer / tournament organizer for this one-day event. He's also, I think, on the tournament team for the 9th Age Forums. Like I said in the beginning, my list was more of a, hey, I want to try this type thing. I've never used the Dragon Ogres. I never used an Elder Dragon Centaur. I definitely have never used the Change Giant. And I've also never used the Vanguarding Barbarians with the Jarl in it. So I figured I'd try all that stuff out. I liked the Giant. Really liked the Giant. He was fun. I kind of put him on the wrong side, I think, to actually do anything. But he was still fun to play. EDC, I liked. Dragon Ogres, the last charge versus the Minotaurs, it was one of those things where, like I said, it was a one-day tournament. I was there to have fun. And if it was something like a bigger, like 2-day tournament, I probably would have fled with them and saved their points. But it was one of those, like I said, it was like, hey, let's see what they can do. And they were pretty much dead before they could do anything, because they had their great weapons against a bunch of freaking Minotaurs. Other than that, I think me and Ben sat there and talked for a good chunk of the beginning of the time, and unfortunately did not get enough of. Yes, Sweetie Me Mobby bought that. Yeah. Sorry, my daughter's talking to me right now. But we were sitting there talking for the majority of the time. Ben's a great guy to talk to, fun player to play against. And then there was also some random dude who, we were in the back of a hobby shop, and he came up. I had one of my many Deadpool shirts on that I've been always wearing constantly. And this dude came up and just started quoting Deadpool, like the movie, to me constantly. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to play a game. And I was trying to be really nice to him and, not just be like, hey, F off. But he was just very, very adamant about talking about Deadpool. But anyways, that was the game. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the fluff and you could actually understand what I was saying without the voice changer thing. And hopefully my voice actually didn't sound annoying as hell when trying to do fluffy stuff. So I'll try and get the other 2 games up as soon as I can. It looks also right now like I am going to be going to Buckeye Battles in Ohio. My younger brother talked me into it and kind of used his wife to engage my wife in getting me to go. So I will probably be doing that, and I think I'm probably going to try and get a game in with James from Tryhammer Fantasy. Whether it be, I'm pretty sure we're going to do a grudge match because we're going to be getting up there probably late on Friday after like a 6 or 7 hour drive, so we're probably not going to want to really do much other than eat and then pass out. But I think I talked to James and he said he'd be down with doing our first game as a grudge match. Hold on, sweetie beaver. Almost done. Really? You pooped? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta go change a poopy toddler. Hey guys, one last thing. I have decided to try out the support button for my channel. Basically, if you enjoy my content and would like to see more, any little bit would help towards expenses for travel and such to get to more tournaments. You obviously don't have to, and I'm not expecting anybody to, but if you do, it would be greatly appreciated. I know One Spittin' has something similar on his page, but again, if you feel the need and you want to support my channel and my tournament going habits, then by all means, hit that support button and shoot me some funds. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.